The year is 998 YK. You are all in a House Galanda tavern in the city of Argont in the nation of Brayland. This is a flying fortress city that monitors the edge of the Mournlands, which was once the nation of Seer before it was mysteriously destroyed 6 years ago, ending the centuries-long war between the 5 nations until 2 years later when they signed the Treaty of Thronehold. You all are in a tavern. Jacob, this tavern has a name. It's called the Lazy what?
The Lazy Mist?
Welcome, ye travelers, to the Lazy Mist, where you'll find the finest condensation-based libations. We've got some of our specials, like the Water Deep Fog, or a Hazy IPA. That stands for Instant Powdered Ale.
A Mountain Dew?
Yeah, alright, yeah. But Mountain Dew, I'd get you one of those. That's just fully canon in this world now.
I killed the barkeep.
The year is 998 YK. You are in a House Galanda tavern in the city of Argont in the nation of Brayland. This is a flying fortress city that monitors the edge of the Mournlands.
I drink a Mountain Dew.
Ah yes, Mountain Dew. A House Jarosco invention by taking the very magic residual dew of the Star Peaks and condensing it into a mighty green potion that lets you game for a few more hours. Okay, so this game starts in a tavern. Is that cool with everyone?
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be a tavern that has a thieves guild? Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
join it. Oh, that would be
yeah.
so much
Okay,
fun.
yeah, you guys go join the Thieves Guild. All right, cool. This is the campaign now. You jog to the tavern. You have advantage on charisma checks and constitution checks because you're wearing your Fabletics. Just like I am. This video is sponsored by Fabletics.
Fabletics makes really nice athletic wear for if you're hitting the gym, going on a hike, playing sports. For me, I love playing tennis, especially with the weather we have right now. And I have never really found like athletic wear that I really like, not with Fabletics. Everything fits super well. It feels really nice. It has sweat wicking fabric. And yeah, it looks pretty sick. Fabletics makes it super easy. They put together like outfits for you. And I just be like, oh yeah, that one. Because when you sign up as a VIP using my link, you get 80% off the entire site. Plus you'll save up to 50% daily as a VIP member. And the nice thing is that the membership is flexible. If there's a month you want to skip, you can do it so long as you do it between the 1st and the 5th and you won't be charged, which is something I really like. So if you want to save 80% off the entire site when signing up to be a VIP, click the link in the description or down in the comments. Thank you, Fabletics. All right, next, Dungeon Master.
That DM was the shill. The first level of this tavern is 20 by 40 feet and seldom contains a single spark of flame within its furnace. There are 4 wooden portals that may contain rooms behind them, and within the first level are 3 patrons, a dwarf, a mage, and a female.
I stand up to seduce the female.
As you stand up, you step on a loose wooden floorboard, and out of the furnace, a crossbow fires a poison-tipped bolt directly into your neck. You are now poisoned. While you are poisoned, you are unconscious for the next 13 days until you find a cure. Otherwise, you will die a slow and painful death. You all approach the tavern. It looks like this.
Oh, nice. That's
and
super cool.
as you guys make your way inside, the vibe is super cozy. There are patrons that are nursing drinks. You can see all different kinds of people in here. And a Dragonborn bartender walks up to you and says, "Let me help you find a drink." Slickum Dix, the tiefling bard, what are you doing?
I riz the bartender.
You are all in a multi-stage tavern. Your objective is the top. If you reach there and stay there for a turn, then you will call the guards and the attack will be over. However, if this bandit gang gets to the tower and is there for longer than a couple of rounds, they will burn down the tavern. Also, there is a mech. Whoops. Roll initiative. You're all in a tavern, and as you drink, you gain +2 to your charisma checks, but -2 to your dexterity checks. That is, unless you have the Hardy Drinker feat, which you could have taken at level 1 or at level 0 when you were all commoners, but once everybody hits level 3, you'll be able to gain access to theme feats.
I put the ale in my inventory.
Oh, well, if you're gonna add ale into your inventory, you're gonna need to use your Resident Evil attache case inventory system. You don't have a lot of inventory. You can just kind of put it right here. I mean, this is basically your carrying capacity. Yes, it uses variant encumbrance. I don't really know why we want to start the game in a medieval-style tavern, which is mostly a gathering place for some of the social classes, except if you want to go to the elitist noble tavern. You'd be better off finding the local lord to give you work over the peasants who are just trying to eat and drink in peace. You've each left your horse bridled outside the White Cross Tavern, which is where you'll need to rest for the day. The tavern is currently offering rooms at 2 pence.
Well, we don't need to stay all day, do we?
If you do, you're going to suffer levels of exhaustion. The physical toll and mental fortitude it takes to travel across the realms by horseback is unbelievably exhausting. It's something we're not accustomed to now, but back then it was normalcy. You all land your dragon on the 28th floor of your tavern tower. All your hirelings greet you and give you all the gold they made yesterday. Then they fly off to their time dilation pocket dimensions with helicopters. Then you all head to your lavish magical space spa, where you have the choice of playing Immortal Kobold Laser Tag or Lightsaber Pokemon Poker.
We should probably go kill Strahd.
Strahd calls you and he says, I'm literally good whenever, so it's up to you. You are all in a tavern. There are people walking around, minding their own business.
I go talk to the bartender.
The bartender looks at you and says, Hey you, you're an adventurer, I can tell, and you want to make some coin. Don't lie to me, I can tell by the look on your face. Here, a troll has been bothering us for quite some time. If you take care of it, I'll reward you.
Alright, let's go find that cave.
Okay, you guys travel 100 miles across the world to find a cave. This is a multi-stage level cave with ghosts, demons, and liches.
I look for the secret backdoor entrance.
Stop doing that! So you're all in basically a bar? A tavern. A wooden but drab exterior. From the inside, the camera pans up from a table. Seated at this table are 4 adventurers, looking at one another with quizzical looks. And in the center, a dice. You are all in a tavern. You, Risilla the Warlock, see that something is wrong here.
I do a dumb thing.
Ooh, yikes! Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna have to go along with this. I don't know what to do. Okay, you're all in a tavern, and in the tavern is a bunch of people, and then the roof explodes, and there's a dragon that looks down into the tavern, and it looks down at all the people, and everybody begins to scream, but before they can all run away, the fire breath comes out of the dragon, and it burns all of them. It burns everybody, even the children. They all burn and die, and the only person that's left alive is one guy, and he puts his cloak over him, and then he takes a cloak off, and he has daggers in his fingers, and he throws all the daggers at the dragon, and they all go into the dragon's mouth, and the dragon screams back in flames, and then the dragon turns back to that guy, and he breathes fire again on that guy, and all of the daggers go flying out of his mouth to that guy, and they're spinning, but then that guy, he jumps in the air and catches every single dagger because he's wearing flame-resistant armor, even on his fingers, but they're like fingerless gloves, and then he grabs all of them in between again, and then he doubles all of them, so there's 10 now, and then he blows on them, so now there's ice on them, and he throws all the ice daggers at the dragon, and the dragon I don't know where I am. I don't know how I got here. You're in a tavern. So much opportunity here. Really, the only patrons you're going to find here are the working class citizens of Bimpus Grimpus. The type of jobs you can gather here are basically going to be like helping out your neighbor. And nobody really talks about how most low-level quests should just be like, hey, I really need an extra pair of hands moving. I've got kids and I just ran out of strength potions last week. My existence is a bit? You're all in a floating tavern in Sigil that is actively being attacked by 13 hags riding moonstone dragons. You're all in a tavern. You guys are, ooh, okay. Talk in the tavern, I gotta go. You're all in a... So you're all in a tavern, but all of the rules that YouTubers constantly complain about are magically fixed. You all start in a pub.